Hi, friends. Happy Thursday. Before we jump back into our series, I just want to pause and say thank you. Yesterday's live was a little more emotional than I expected. I had every intention of holding it together, and then, well, apparently I had other plans. Thank you. Thank you for your kind comments, your prayers, your encouragement. They truly blessed me. Today is another meaningful anniversary for me. 13 years ago today, I heard four words that changed my life forever. You have breast cancer. By God's grace, here I am 13 years later, healthy, grateful, and more convinced than ever that God is faithful. As I was thinking about today's message, I realized one of the greatest lessons God taught me through that season is this: peace does not come from knowing the outcome. Because if it did, none of us would ever have peace. Have you ever noticed how badly we want to know what's coming next? We want the answers, right? We want a timeline, we want a plan. Honestly, if Amazon can tell me where my package is every 3 minutes, why can't God just send me a tracking number for my life? Your blessing has left the warehouse. Your breakthrough is out for delivery. Expected arrival Tuesday between 2 and 4. Like, would that not be nice? You know, we laugh, right? But if we're honest, that's exactly what we'd like. We want certainty. We want to know everything is going to work out before we trust Him. But that's not how faith works. When I heard those four words 13 years ago, I didn't know what the next week would look like. I didn't know what treatment would involve. I didn't know how long the journey would be. I certainly didn't know I'd be sitting here 13 years later talking with all of you. I didn't know. But here's what I discovered. I didn't have to know the outcome because I knew the one who was walking with me. And that changed everything. Jesus says in John 14:27, peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Notice what he doesn't say. He doesn't say, I'll explain everything. He doesn't say, I'll answer every question. He doesn't say, I'll tell you exactly how this story ends. He simply says, my peace I give to you. Peace is a gift. It's received, not earned, not manufactured, not found after we've figured everything out. It's received when we choose to trust Him. And there are still days when I wish God would just hand me the entire roadmap. I'd love to know what's around every corner. But if He had shown me everything 13 years ago, I probably would have been overwhelmed. Instead, He gave me just enough grace for that day, then the next day, then the next. Isn't that how He works? He doesn't usually give us next month's grace. He gives us today's grace and today's peace. Maybe that's exactly where you are today. Maybe you're waiting for an answer, a diagnosis, a phone call, a job opportunity, direction, or maybe you're simply wondering what God is doing. Well, let me encourage you today. You don't have to know the outcome to experience His peace. You simply have to know the one who already does. So instead of praying, Lord, tell me what's going to happen, maybe today we pray, Lord, help me trust you with what I can't yet see. Because his peace has never depended on us knowing tomorrow. It has always depended on him being faithful today. And after 13 years, I can tell you this with all my heart. He was faithful then, he is faithful now, and he'll be faithful tomorrow. Because peace isn't found, it's received.